How's it going?
Hi, nice to meet you.
You too. You too. Is it Mike?
Maike.
Mike. Okay.
Maike, yes. And I'm
Nice to
from
meet you.
the Stormbringer magazine from Austria.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Mike.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Uh, yeah, I start. You release a new album in the end of August, Dark Asylum. And what I like to know is how did you get the idea for that concept? Maybe something like American Horror Story, Asylum, or Frankenstein movies, or old Vincent Price.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been a part of our makeup, genetic makeup as a band, I think, to explore the airy, dark corners of the mind in a way. And we started already, with quite a deep dive in I think it was 2018 with the shadow theory, with that psychological
Mhm,
aspect. And
mhm,
we just wanted to really dig even deeper into that, and especially with today's climate and political climate and just how the world looks, and there's so much fear and anxiety and darkness kind of looming over everything.
mhm,
And it creates a lot of mental illness, creates a lot of just, yeah, just darkness. And we felt like, we wanted to package this as there's always going to be darkness, but what if, we wanted to show the listener and, portray that you can go from darkness to light, and maybe you don't have to reach externally
mhm,
for 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 that salvation. Maybe that salvation is just with you all the time. You just
mhm,
have to peel off the layers like an onion, kind of, and then end up in a peaceful state that the world doesn't. You don't allow the world to collapse on top of you,
mhm. Okay.
and that's so it's very much a psychological thing, theme of the album. But uh, speaking of the cathedral and the spirituality, and
Yeah,
the that
it's
yeah.
such a Victorian
Yeah.
place.
Yes,
Mhm,
exactly. That's also been something that Thomas is always, wanting to have as a part of the imagery, because it
mhm,
fits the music very well. And I think he likes that era of
mhm,
everything is ornate, it's gothic, it's
mhm.
beautiful and grand, but
Yeah.
dark. The
Mhm,
So it fits the music, I think, very well.
mhm. And Ravenhill, it is like an own character. What was their first? Was their first Ravenhill? Or did the music create Ravenhill?
Well, we definitely had some music before we got to decide on the name for the album and for the cathedral itself,
Mm-hmm.
uh, or for this imaginary place, if you will. But so yeah, a lot of the music kind of dictated this darker theatrical vibe, and maybe that is also what kind of, formed the idea of the asylum in a way, because it kind of was shaping up
Mm-hmm.
into something like that. But it happens kind of hand in hand, it
Uh,
comes together in a way, so it's like, forming. I always feel like it's forming together. Once you start writing, you start thinking about it,
mm-hmm.
listening to what the music you have is saying already. um so I think, but I've said it before too. I think every album, every time you do something, it's its own snapshot in time, its own beast of where you are as a band,
Mm-hmm.
as a person,
Yeah.
in that moment. And then you release it, and then a couple years later, when you make a new album, you're in a different place, you're in a different mindset,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to affect things slightly, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so suddenly it was there, Ravenhill, and I think you can make some really gorgeous video clips. with that concept? Are
Yeah,
there
I think
are there plans maybe for some songs to make a single or a video clip?
there is the first single is out. It's called Ashen World, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, and that has a video, a very beautiful, dark but very very cool video.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's taking place in the Ravenhill Asylum, then,
Mm-hmm.
of course, and it will have a follow-up video and song coming not too uh, in the not too distant future. Um, I just saw it today and it looks awesome. And there's another single out too. It doesn't have a video clip. That kind of video has a lyric video, but it's also
Mm-hmm.
full of the, imagery of this type of mood that we're trying to
Okay.
set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's good to know, so we all have to take a look for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, you said until the prison felt like home. Do you think that people after a time accept their fate, or do you think that they just get used to the situation?
I think it's probably a little bit of both. I think, when you get too deep into your own mind, it's hard to tell what's you and what's a construct around you that so I think it's easy, I'm not saying everybody, but it's easy to think that how you're feeling, what you're doing, what you're working with is what you are.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's not the case. I think it's a lot of it is just choices you've made
Mm-hmm.
and has put you in a certain uh, place. And so if you're able to think completely free and create your own world through your imagination, would it look pretty much the same or would it look different?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, so it's all about the law of attraction and thoughts of abundance, more thoughts of abundance than of lack, and then that should materialize around you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but this whole concept is kind of, there will always be darkness
Mm-hmm.
if you let it.
Mm-hmm.
And we, or I personally believe that there's love and light and peace, and that's in everybody. That's what we all come from. It's just pure love and light, and then it's just finding a way back to the source that we all come from. Not so much asking for forgiveness, asking for things, begging. It's more peeling the layers off of everything you've taken on. That
Mm-hmm.
is not you. That is not you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you think that people can find peace in in Ravenhill too. Not only darkness, they can find peace too.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And it's all how you frame it. Like the asylum could be a place you come to for salvation,
Mm-hmm.
for to find the light and to find peace, because you can't take it anymore. Or that's one way to frame it. Otherwise, it's a place you're stuck in. That's a completely different way to frame it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all maybe in our minds, what we how we frame our reality.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And as a singer, do you sometimes have to put yourself emotionally into places that are uncomfortable to make a story believable?
Yeah, I think as a singer, I can only speak for myself, but I try to pull emotions from things I've felt, from things I've done, and it's much easier for me if I can tap into something I know. But yeah, you have to then. There's no holding back. If you want to tell a story, you have to pour your emotions into it. Because to me, if I listen to music that's not performed in an emotional way, it doesn't do anything for me.
Mhm.
So I need to feel something. I need to feel restraint. I need to feel even anger. I need to feel peace. I need to feel longing, something that
Mhm.
I can relate to. And my way as my job as a storyteller is to try to portray those emotions and paint those emotions for people.
Mhm.
But when I sing it, I do feel it's. I can be very exhausted after singing emotionally because
Okay.
it is a very personal thing for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And will there be Dark Asylum scenery on the stage? How will you bring that to the stage? What can we expect?
Yeah, we always try to do that. I mean, set the stage in the best way possible to portray the music. And I've seen some of the deco and some of the stuff that we're gonna have, and it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be just like being in the Ravenhill Asylum. And
Wow.
yeah, so I have I'm very happy and very excited to bring that on
Uh,
tour. Actually, that'd be really cool. I think.
uh,
Yeah.
so we all, when we see you live, will have a feeling like that we are in that cathedral.
I hope so. That's certainly the end goal.
Okay, that sounds amazing. And yeah, you planned a very long tour, first in North America, and then you come to Europe.
Correct. Yeah, we have North America starts on August 28th, I think, in Orlando. It goes for a bit over a month, I think, and then in November we we tour Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. So it's yeah, it's another month there, I think, or 3.5 weeks. Um, so yeah, it's going to be a busy uh, fall
Yeah.
and beginning of winter. Yeah.
Okay. And how much of the new songs can fans expect to hear live?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to always bring. Camelot has always been a band that's tried to push the present and the future
Mm.
more than the past. So we try to bring as many songs as we can, without totally breaking up the flow of what people might know.
Mm.
So we give that a lot of thought. But I think 4 or 5, probably 5 new songs,
Mm-hmm.
which is quite a lot. But I think an album like this could actually be played in its entirety
Mm.
um, at some point as well. Because
Mm.
I thought that with The Awakening, and I think that with this album, I think it has a good set of songs that tell a good story, and I think we could do that at some point. Maybe do the whole album.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And one of the songs, Beneath the Moon, is very special with the Icelandic singing and the violin. Um, what does the story mean to you, or this song? Does it mean for the story of Dark Asylum,
I think it's
especially
it's
this special song?
yeah. I mean, if we take it out of the asylum for a little bit, I think Thomas. It came together. I think Sasha was recording Ranvig for something else, and then the idea came up to bring her back because she's been on an album years ago,
Mm-hmm.
way before I was a singer of Kamelot. So it's kind of coming for full circle that she's back on the Kamelot album. And to me, she has that mythical, timeless kind of sound to her voice. It doesn't
Yeah.
sound like you can't put it into a time
Mm.
stamp somewhere. It's this universal voice somehow.
It's
And
gorgeous, yeah.
yeah, yeah, and I love it that she's on the album as one of I think it just serves as a mystical piece, of in there. It's
Okay.
a shorter song, and it just
It's a little bit spiritual, mystical.
mystical, yeah, and it sets the stage a little bit for the surroundings in there, you
Uh-huh.
know. And I there's another song called Ivy, My Dear, who
Yeah.
is about a person, you know. I picture this person sitting in a cell, um, looking out through the cell window, the bars, and seeing
Mm-hmm.
the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And either he's making a story up to calm himself down
Mm-hmm.
about this girl named Ivy,
Mm-hmm.
or he actually has memories of her, um, you know, that he's thinking about.
Yeah.
And to me, this since that song I'm singing, um, "Kiss Me Goodnight Under the Moon,"
Mm-hmm.
and this song is called "Beneath the Moon."
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I am. This could also be Ivy singing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you also have Clementine Deloney and Ignacia Fernandez as guest singers.
Yeah.
Did you write the parts especially for them, or did you first create the characters?
Well, the characters came together with the lyrics. Uh, Kind of, they wrote themselves in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I knew that we were going to have Ignatia and Clementine. So, you know, when we wrote the lyrics and the melodies, that's what I had in mind already, uh,
Mm-hmm.
for for them. And then the same went for Tobias Sammet from Avantasia,
Yeah.
who is a dear friend, and I was stoked when I heard that he was going to do it. So I still hadn't written that song, vocals for that song yet,
Mm-hmm.
um, and lyrics. So when I knew that he was going to be a part of the song, I created this character that he got to play.
Okay.
So he plays a kind of delusional patient in the Ravenhill Asylum, and
Yeah.
he's suffering from multiple personality disorder, and
Yeah.
I am playing the doctor, the asylum doctor in that song.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was cool. You know, he
Mm.
did a great job. He really represented the song in the best way I could have hoped for, we could have hoped for, and I can now listen. He made it his own, you know. I
Mm.
sent him the lyrics and some guide vocals, and then he, of course, changed a little bit to fit his voice, and I think he did a phenomenal job, and now I can listen to the song as a fan
Mm-hmm. Okay.
of him. Yeah.
Okay. You said that you are the doctor of the asylum. If Ravenhill were a real place, which room would you absolutely refuse to enter?
Oh, yeah, good question. Let me think about that. Yeah, um, I would refuse to go to the basement. I would
Mhm.
of it because I feel like in the basement, um, you keep everything that you don't want anyone to see,
Yeah.
or you, yeah, or find, or maybe you will never get fined again if you go down there.
Yeah. Okay. And my last question, because our time is nearly over. Honestly, if you had to spend a night there, do you think you will make it out?
I do. I mean, I that's the whole sentiment of everything is that maybe you're not actually trapped. Maybe you can just work your way back to light, and that's the whole sentiment. So I would be have no problem spending a night in the Dark Asylum, and I think most of us occasionally do spend a night in the Dark Asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And we all will come out.
We all will come
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be all right. Yeah.
Okay. So I have no more questions. And thank you so much to have the time to talk to me.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
yeah, I think I will see you on tour
Okay,
when you
awesome.
are at a venue close to my home.
Okay,
Then
where would that be? Do you
um,
know?
I
Have
live
you
close to Frankfurt.
Frankfurt? Okay, yeah. I bet we play Frankfurt or somewhere close.
Yeah, you are somewhere in my area. I already saw that.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Well, I hope to see you then. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Margrethe.
thank you so much,
Yeah,
and good luck for the tour, and have a nice day. Bye
thank you.
bye.
Bye. Bye.